Hello everyone, welcome back to Như channel. Today I read chapter 2 of the book Black Beauty. Last time we already finished chapter 1 and now we continue chapter 2. Xin chào mừng các bạn đến với kênh của Như Ý. Hôm nay thì mình sẽ đọc chương 2 của câu chuyện Black Beauty. Chapter 2, Breaking Me In. As I got older, I became handsome with a soft black coat, one white foot, and a pretty white star on my forehead. At 4 years old, my owner decided it was time to break me in. My carefree days as a young colt were over. My life would be very different now. Breaking a horse in means that he is taught to wear a saddle and a bridle so a person can ride on his back. The horse must do as the rider says, even if he is tired, hungry, or not feeling well. At first, I hated the bridle and its hard metal bit. It went between my teeth and over my tongue and was held in by straps that fastened around my head. It was a bad thing and I didn't want to wear it. Luckily, my owner was a patient man and with his kindness, I learned to put up with it. Then, when I could carry a man, I was taught how to wear a harness and pull a carriage. During my training, I also learned to go in a double harness with my mother. Always do your best, she told me, even if your owner is ignorant or cruel. And remember that I am very proud of you. Being broken in had come as a great shock to me, but I was lucky. I had a kind and gentle owner, and he taught me well. He even took me to see a steam train so that I wouldn't be scared by the terrible noise it made. It was something I was often thankful for in my working life. If only all horses could be treated like this. Shortly after this, I was in another shock. I was sold to Squire Gordon. This was the beginning of my working life, and I never saw my mother again. The squire was my owner's friend, and he lived in a very large house in a village of Berwick. I was to be called Black Beauty. The squire's wife chose my name because she said it was just right for me. At Berwick Park, I quickly made 2 new friends, a sweet grey pony called Merrylegs, and Ginger, a chestnut mare with a white flash on her forehead. Ginger was tall and pretty, but a bad habit of biting. Lives were very different at Berwick Park. I was a working horse, and I had to stand in the stable until I was needed. The coachman in charge of the horses were called John Manley, and the stable boy's name was James. I decided I was very lucky. This is the picture of Berwick Park. For both John and James were kind and thoughtful and treated all of us horses well. The only thing I missed terribly was my freedom. How I longed to run and play in the meadow or stand dozing in the shade of the trees. Now I was only free on a Sunday. If the weather was nice, all the horses were turned loose in the field. We had great fun rolling, galloping, or standing together under the apple trees and talking. Ginger and I worked well together, so we were often paired up to pull the carriage. During this time, Ginger told me about her life. I didn't have a good start like you, she said. I've been overworked and cruelly treated. I don't trust people, and that's why I bite. I felt sorry for Ginger, but John was an excellent coachman, and he tried hard to cure her of her habit. He and James both treated her kindly, and soon Ginger stopped biting and learned to trust them. Thank you for listening. Next time we will do chapter 3. See you. Thank you for watching and listening.